Hi everyone, and welcome to my newest project, which is a series about training and eating clean and just lifestyle in general. So my name is Anna Plus, and I have been training as a powerlifter for almost a year and a half now, and I hope to share some of the knowledge that I've learned along the way. And my goal is to bring positivity, clarity, and science-backed training tips to whoever might need it in an overwhelming landscape that's full of quick fixes and a lot of influencers that might not be science-based. So I hope to debunk some information and bring some helpful tips. So hope you enjoy this first workout. All right, let's get to it. So I start off with 3 sets of 3 front squats. So I set up my stance so that I'm able to squat to the full depth. And before every rep, I take a deep breath and I hold it to keep that intra-abdominal pressure and protect my spine, while also being able to keep my upper body in an upright position. So a cue that really helps me for front squats is keeping my elbows up, and that creates a shelf between my front delt and collarbone and keeps that bar from moving around. So if that bar stays in the same place, it's a lot easier to keep your body underneath. So after squats were finished, I went into 3 sets of 4 deadlifts. And a few things that I would like to point out for the form is to, again, take a deep breath before every rep so that you're able to keep the spine protected and keep the back straight. So keeping the arms long, as well as making sure that the hips are not too high or too low, will make sure that there's a good balance of timing between when the hips come forward and the upper body stops moving. So again, for every person, this is different. So it takes a little bit of trial and error to figure out exactly how wide your feet should be and where your hips should start. But these are just a few things that have been helpful in my experience. All right, after the main lifts, I went into 3 sets of 12 with barbell rows, and you can see that I try to move the bar up quickly, and on the way down, I keep it controlled the whole time and allow for a slight stretch of the lats and back at the bottom of the rep and really get that full range of motion. So at the top of the rep, you think about squeezing your shoulder blades together, and at the bottom, letting it stretch your arms and lats long. And finally, the finisher, I did 3 sets of 12 on the hamstring curl machine. So see here, I do a slight pause at the top of the rep in the contraction and bring the weight back down with control. And best for last, I did 2 sets of hammer curls. The first set was with the perceived effort of 2 reps in reserve. So picking a weight where you feel like you would be able to do 2 more reps. And for the last set, I picked up a set of dumbbells that were 5 pounds heavier for an effort of 1 rep in reserve. So again, I try to bring those weights up quickly and don't cheat yourself on that range of motion. So I actually bring the top of the weight and touch it to the front of my delt. And on the way down, try to keep it slow and controlled. Don't cheat yourself with momentum. Make sure that your muscles are controlling that weight for the entirety of the motion. So after these were done, I did 2 sets of planks for a minute each. So hopefully you found these tips helpful, and I will see you again next time.